Welcome everyone to the second chapter of Zeitgeist, second semester common English paper. Today we are going to learn about Preamble to the Constitution of India. Let us start from the title itself. What do you understand by the word preamble? Are you familiar with the word? Or is it the first time you hear this word? Let us see. The word preamble means introduction or preface. So the meaning of our title is Introduction to the Constitution of India. We assume that every one of you are familiar with what is Constitution. Constitution of a country is a set of rules regulating the powers of its government and the rights and duties of its citizens. So in this chapter, we are going to study the introduction to Indian Constitution. We will engage this chapter through two lessons. In the first lesson, we will examine the introduction given in the textbook, that is in page number 14. In the second lesson, we will examine the preamble itself. You can see on the left side of the screen the first paragraph from the textbook. You can read it from the textbook or read it after pausing the video. I will read out the explanation of the first paragraph on the right side. Or you can pause the video and read it side by side. Remember the date in which India adopted a new constitution. What was the date? 26th January 1950. From that date, India became a sovereign, socialist, democratic republic. The meaning of these terms will be explained later. Okay. Constitution is formulated, designed by Constituent Assembly. Constituent Assembly is a body which is formed to formulate, to design the Constitution. In 1946, Constituent Assembly was formed with Dr. Rajendra Prasad as the chairman. Okay. Then a committee was formed within the Constituent Assembly in order to design, in order to draft the Constitution. This committee was called the Drafting Committee. The drafting committee had 7 members, which was chaired by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Okay, the drafting committee designed or drafted Constitution. The final draft was presented in November 3, 1947. It contained 396 articles, 22 parts, 8 schedules. And it came to effect, that is, the Constitution came into effect in 1950, January 26, all over India, except Jammu and Kashmir. The drafting committee borrowed from constitutions of other countries. The drafting committee was not actually inventing the terms in the constitution. Drafting committee borrowed from the constitutions of other countries. So it was criticized at that time. Indian constitution was at times called bag of borrowings. Presently, Indian constitution has 448 articles, 25 parts, 12 schedules, 5 appendices, and 101 amendments. Indian constitution is the longest written constitutions in the world. There are two types of constitutions, written constitutions and unwritten constitutions. Indian constitution is the longest written constitution in the world. So, what I have just read is the explanation of this paragraph in the textbook. And now let us move on to the next para in the same pattern. This we have already discussed. Preamble means preface or introduction. American Constitution started the practice of including preamble. So we have borrowed directly from it. We also included preamble. The essence of the whole Constitution is condensed to the preamble. It helps us to identify the character of the Constitution. That is why it is called the identity card of the Constitution. So this answer, what is actually the preamble of Constitution? The Constitution is a full volume, a big volume. However, the essence of that big volume is condensed to the preamble. Preamble is just an introduction which is written in a very few sentences. The whole essence of the big constitution is condensed into it. So, by reading the preamble, we will understand the character of the constitution. That is why it is called the identity card of the constitution. Okay. Preamble brings together the political, moral, and religious values on which the constitution is built. So, the political, moral, and religious values are brought together in the preamble. Now, the opinions of some people regarding the preamble of Indian Constitution. K. M. Munshi said, preamble is the horoscope of our sovereign democratic republic. What is horoscope? Horoscope is, in Malayalam we say Jadagam. Why K. M. Munshi referred the preamble as the horoscope of our sovereign democratic republic? The meaning is that means by reading the preamble we can predict the future of the republic. Another person who has given his opinion was Pandit Thakur. Pandit Thakur called it the soul of the constitution. Okay. Preamble was first amended by the 42nd Amendment Act 1976. Preamble reveals that the Constitution acquires its authority from the people of India. You know that India is a democratic country. In a democratic country, the Constitution acquires its authority from the people of India. People, they are given more importance. So Constitution acquires its authority from the people of India and sets the objectives of the Constitution. What are the objectives of the Constitution, that is liberty, equality, and fraternity. Freedom, equality, fraternity means brotherhood. So with these introductory paragraphs, we will be moving on to the preamble itself. We will discuss the preamble in the next class. Now, just go through the video once again, or pause the video and read the paragraphs, read the paragraph and the explanation side by side. We will meet in the next video. Thank you for listening.